Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video with Tank Group today. And today we're playing World of Warships console, and what we're doing here, well, it's pretty much obvious for this type of game, World of Warships for tanks. We're doing a ship review today, guys, and today we're covering the Tier 3 Premium German Destroyer, the G-101, a Tier 3 Premium, and stuff like that. We're going to be going over the stats of the ship, taking it into a gameplay, seeing how she performs, and yeah, I guess let's get right into some of the stats and stuff and all that. And yeah. But first, before we do get started, I do want to cover it does get 4 guns, and where the guns are going to be located. Before I do forget, you get one in the aft end of the ship, which I think this is the aft. If I'm wrong, please let me know if this is not the aft. I could be wrong about that. Then you got one in the center of the ship. And then you got 2 in the rear of the ship. One really in the rear, and one right here, kind of behind these torpedoes right here. Doesn't have the best firing arc like the one in the rear of the ship. And it has a couple torpedoes, one on the port, one on the starboard. And also it has 2 in the middle of the ship. Again, I'm sorry. So basically meaning it can fire at least 5 torpedoes on port or starboard. So a lot of you know about that. Though these ones in right here, I don't really know they're decent firing arcs, or how much are they, or can they go like these ones, fully port and starboard? I really don't know that until we get into a gameplay with it to show you guys about that. So that is something to be warned about. But let's get right into some of the stats and stuff. My modifications I put on this ship is aiming system mod 1, main battery dispersion is 7%, torpedo launcher traverse speed is 20%, torpedo launcher traverse speed is 20%. Secondary battery firing range is 5%, and secondary battery dispersion is 5%. I don't really add this to my destroyer because of the secondaries. It's majorly the torpedoes or the main batteries. If you don't want to go for a torpedo kind of build, you can go for this one, which is main batteries, 20%. So that depending on how you want to do it. And then our loadout, we got high explosive, AP, and torpedoes. Then we have a damage control party. Consumable duration is 5 seconds. Reload time is 40 seconds. You get unlimited of these. We get a smoke screen generator. Consumable duration to 20.8 seconds. Smoke screen dispersion time is 55.1 seconds. And reload time is 232.8 seconds. You get only 2 of these. Engine boost. Max speed is 8%. Consumable duration 120 seconds. Reload time is 180 seconds, and you get only 2 of these. The stats of the ship, we get 11,000 hit points off the bat. The main batteries is a 105mm TBTS LC16. Only 4 of these, as I showed you. Yes, you get 4 of them, 1 in each area, so that's something that you want to know about. Firing range is 8.5 kilometers. Reload time is 4.2 seconds. And the turning time is 18 seconds. Max XG shell damage is 1,200. Firing saving chance is 5%. Max AP shell damage is 2,300, which is good against broadsiding cruisers, but not so much against destroyers. HE is going to be your deal breaker there. Your torpedoes, you get torpedo launchers, 500mm Insulin. You get 2 of these. These are the 2 forward ones. Reload time is 39.5 seconds. Turning time is 6. Max damage is 10,600. Torpedo detection range by sea is 1 kilometer. You get your second launchers, which is the ones that's in the 4 area, which is 2 in each area. Launcher, 500mm Zesling. You get 2 of these. Like I said, you get actually 4 of them, but it's, yeah. Reload time is 39.5 seconds. Turning time is 6 seconds. Max damage is 10,600. Torpedo detection range by sea is 1 kilometers. Torpedo range is 7.5 kilometers, and torpedo speed is 56 knots. There we go. That's the torpedoes. AA, you only get one kind. 7.92mm MG-08. Only two of these. Average damage per second 3. Firing range is 1 kilometer. Max speed of the ship is 33.5 knots. Turning circle radius is 520 meters. And rotor shift time is 2.9 seconds. Detectability range by sea is 5.1 kilometers. After firing your main batteries is 8.5 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire is 7.1 kilometers. Detectability by air is 2.8 kilometers. While after firing your main batteries is 4.9 kilometers. And when the ship is on fire, 5.8 kilometers. Ground detectability range is 2 kilometers, and while firing in smoke is also 2 kilometers. The armor of the ship, which again it's a destroyer, so the armor is going to be pretty thickly armored. So HE is going to be your best deal here, because armor piercing will just, go right through the ship. That's a overmatch mechanic that you will find that the ships will have. So doesn't matter where you're shooting at, you're not going to be doing a huge amount of what your damage is supposed to be. Or supposed to be, well, that is the biggest word, but HE is much more effective idea. Yeah. The bottom is 10 meters thickness. The fore-end deck is 10. Fore-end plates are also 10. The fore-end aftward ship is 10. Bottom is 10. Aft-end deck is 10. Aft-end plates are also 10. Torpedo side, top side, not torpedo side, I don't know what I'm thinking about torpedo side there, guys. For top side plates are 10. And side plates are also 10. Rear plates are 6. Side plates are 6. Bottom plates are 6. Top plates are also 6. And frontal plates are 6. Bottom is 10. Deck is 10. Athwart ship is also again 10. Armor belt is 10. Athwart ship is also 10. So that's all the armor, and let's talk about the captain I have for the ship. His original perk he has is Misty Morning. Smoke generator cooldown time is 3%. Then I put Surface Ventral. Torpedo speed is 2 knots faster. Torpedo launcher reload time is 6%. And destroyer main batteries reload time is 5%. Look at me now. See detection range is 3%. Then I put torpedo surface. I think that's what it says. Torpedo range is 8%. Destroyer main batteries range is 7% less. And then smoke on the water. Smoke screen dispersion time is 4%. Smoke screen deployment time is 4%. Don't have a legendary perk for him yet, so. But what would I pick? Well, I mean, it all depends on which way you want to do it. I probably would say give me speed, the engine boost, cooldown time, 5%, engine boost duration 5%, and engine boost charge is 1% more. So you get 1 more charge with your engine boost. And your legendary perk, your special effect perk, is when you're at least 3 kilometers from an ally, its max destroyer speed is 10% more faster. But if you want to go for the repair time, go right ahead. It just repairs your stuff a lot more faster. And damage control party cooldown timer is 50% less. So it all depends on which way you want to go for it with this destroyer. And I think that's basically it there, guys, for covering this little tier 3 premium destroyer for Germany. Let's take a round into about, guys, and I'll see you guys there. So we're back, guys, on Ring, and this was, well, I mean, it's not the bestest game I've ever had, but you could take the judge of it. We are in definitely a top tier game, tier 3 game, pretty decently what we need, and no aircraft carrier, so that means we could definitely stay undetected in the game and definitely stay that way if you want to. But as you can see, the torpedo launchers aren't the way like I was expecting them to 100% be. The two forward ones only launch in a certain direction, while the other four, or the other launchers both port and starboard 100%. So that is something to keep an eye out for. But I'm turning this go on the other side, support my team on that side of the flank, on that side over there, as I'm pointing towards it. um, I'm seeing how the torpedoes work on this thing. I really don't play this ship too often, so the curve of knowing the torpedoes is sort of a different way for me to know. But yeah, I'm looking at Samson. He's launching torpedoes. I'm guessing he's just launching them to either hope to hit something with them. You never know. You might actually hit something like a slow battleship or something like that. When you launch them through a narrow passageway like that. We do see a Phoenix, but well, we're not in range for either the Phoenix or the Nasia. Both ships for our main batteries. We're definitely not in range for torpedoes, so we just gotta wait and wait till we can actually gain range to start using our guns and our torpedoes. But here's a Wyoming. Can we hit with our guns? And can we? No, it does not look like it. He is a slow battleship, so maybe we aim our guns like there? Nope. They hit the major island, so yeah. We're not in range to hit anything really too much with our main batteries or our torpedoes, so we're just going forward, hoping that maybe we can get over here, launch some torpedoes at this Nacio battleship, tier 3 German premium battleship. So, well, I'm deciding, what, should I launch the torpedoes? Okay, let's launch one forward one, and let's launch a one in the middle. I launched only one launcher, as you can see there, and he's starting to turn, so, oh well. Fire the main batteries at this guy. Do some kind of damage. We do get some hits. We do get spotted. Instead of focusing my fire on the battleship, I focus my fire on the destroyer. He's a much more dangerous target, and I critically hit him. I think he used damage control power to bring his steering back. We are detected after all, and I'm making sure I'm focusing my fire on him. He is the most dangerous target after all, and we do get the kill. Alright, but here comes a torpedo of his, and does it? Nope, it completely misses me. This guy is very slow because his steering or engine's been knocked out. I put one good hit into him, and I beached myself. Oh. Well, at least the enemy team is not paying attention to me back here, so I smoke up. And at least there's enemy allied teammates forward of me, trying to hit that Clemson. He gets out of range. Seeing where this Phoenix is going, so I launched one launcher. Merry way. Hopefully they can hit, but it looks like he's turning inwards. For some reason my reticle is letting me know he's going that way, which isn't true, or it could be holding on to another ship. And one of our friendly destroyers looks like he's going for like basically a suicidal run. Doesn't kill this guy. I launch one torpedo. He gets taken out by, well, that friendly's torpedoes. We are trying to shoot at that destroyer, only with two guns. I'm starting turning inward so I can go forward, help out my teammates. And we are definitely got this one in a bag. Our team just wrecked the enemy team within seconds. And the only things left is that Clemson and two different battleships, which against well, a lot of bad destroyers down here this tier. Yeah, there's no way of those two battleships really making it, even if they do somehow could pull a miracle out. But yeah, because they already lost one battleship, they have one more, and now I'm struggling to hit this little destroyer. So I'm thinking about going for the battleship, but I know this destroyer is a much more bigger threat, so I'm trying to aim more forward of him, because that's the biggest thing to do. I see the battleship, I fire my first salvo at him, Do we do any hits on this guy? We do some. Okay, not bad. But he gets taken out before my other several completely could hit him and do any damage. We're trying to shoot the destroyer again. We shoot at the battleship, but sadly he gets taken out. And we're aiming for this destroyer, and he's just dodging and weaving out, like just making sure he can stay alive. This poor little guy, the Crimson. There is torpedoes coming, but those are friendly torpedoes. And well, all of our shots are completely missing. Well, I mean, this is long range. He just gets taken out by torpedoes. Yeah. Let me know, guys, what you think about that battle. But I'm gonna call it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle or this video. If you guys did, please leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. And like always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye for now.